Tonight, we've got baseball from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Chicago Cubs and...
Play ball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, have a rip like you can. There you go.
First offering on its way. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive line.
At the plate, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
That's wide, 2-0. 2 runs on just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
All right, way to square that up. Good job.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Ian Happ.
The 3-1, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kendall Graveman, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And he's back easily. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes on 0-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just had a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball.
Up next for the Buccos, Chad Cooper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We played 4 full. Cubs lead it 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here.
One time,
don't try
like
and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Hey, get your pitch.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Hold on, hold it right there.
Bell brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Addison Russell. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's 0 for 9.
Addison Russell.
3-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
The inning as it's sent out to second. James is up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Striding in once again, Darren James.
Second baseman.
Hey, you can do it.
Darren.
Let's go.
James.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0.
Hey, be pitch.
They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ian Happ.
Come on now. One time. That's fine.
The 0-1 delivery. Line toward right
Yeah,
center.
find the ball. Find the ball.
And this is into
All right,
the
hold
alley
up,
and ought to be
hold up
good
right
for
there.
extra bases. James isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been
Standing in, Darren James is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
James.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Clutch up now. Right guy, right
Ready
place.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kendall Graveman picks up his team-leading 13th win. Chad Kuhl was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 7 runs.
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show. Next. Brandon Compton will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping in, Darren James. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Come on, baby.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they get a couple of men into scoring position here, but coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Hard on the ground to second. James gloves it, and there's one down now. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Moran, base runner at first with 1 out. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down.
Ready now, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
90 feet anyway, kid.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Back up the middle.
Dig.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Ian.
Hey, let it rip. 1 time.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Javier Baez.
Wait for your pitch up there.
The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson going back on the warning track. He
All right, hold on right there.
So here now's the pitcher, Colby Allard. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
1-2, here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs 1. Stepping up now, Kevin Kramer. He reached on a single in his first try.
46.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. James is underneath this one. And he's got it for out number 2. Digging in, Darren James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Chopper down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hey, see it driving right back at the pitcher. Huh now?
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Who's on the ground is short. Could be 2. Barehanded for 1. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. 7th inning coming up. Bucks out in front, 4-3. Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Corey Dickerson.
When's your best pitch right here?
The 0-2.
1-1-1.
For a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. So a big moment here, and standing in, Darren James, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Hey, drop him in. No one better right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and that retires the side.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement, In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.
For the victorious Pirates, 4 runs.
Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around. PNC. In now, Darren James. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll?
Pull it to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand.
Batting second, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Danny. Now at the plate, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Acevedo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Ready for another chance. Darren James, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Schwarber is off of first with 2 away.
Drive that pitch now, eh?
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw will go to Russell covering at second, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of the 6th inning, and we still have no score. Digging in, Darren James.
Second baseman, Darren James.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Hey, need you right here one time.
The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So
well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory, and look.
We are set to bring you base. Jose Quintana, the Colombian. The next Cub up, Darren James. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch on its way. Low for ball one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Digging in now for the Mariners, Adam Duvall. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Duvall.
Here now the 2-2. This the other way to right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the. So striding in, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Take a turn. Pick up the ball.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And he'll dive back in safely.
Hey, let it fly up there, Hawk.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1 left for Seattle, and it remains 5-2. So striding forward now, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. And the runner back safely. James aboard here at first with nobody out. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 3 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Settling in now, Ian Happ. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Ready once again, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Altavilla offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Altavilla has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category.
There you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
All even at 2-2. Here it is, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. You want a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final.
Our final line.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Mike Montgomery, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. Hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan? Riding into the box, Darren James, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Hey, get the pitch right here. Come on now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Down here, and they'll try to beat it out. DeYoung is right there, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. Santana arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. It'll be a drag bunt. He gets it down. DeYoung scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They're down 3-2. Now at the plate, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Past battles with Mike Lee. He's 2 for 3.
Chris Bryant.
The 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Kyle Schwarber.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Runner goes for second. Slow little roller to third. He's right there. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Next for Seattle, Malik Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Put him away. You got this.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in now, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Darren James.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he fouls this one off. 2-2 the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So we've got runners at the corners here. One away, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Towards second. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Dan, that's a huge insurance.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with the bang. just the way you want to.
6-4, the out. Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next.
Let's play ball.
So coming to the plate, Josh Bell. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
Bell.
Chopper up the middle to his right, James. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively.
Now to the plate, Darren James. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Darren.
Here comes the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Dickerson going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. So stepping in, Ian Happ, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez.
Not shortstop, Javier.
0-1 count and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
You're here. You're here.
Throw to third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And I want to focus on dynamic shortstop Addison Russell. This guy has range to his right, to his left, a rocket arm, the ability to come across the bag on the double play and hit any spot in the order and be productive.
Got him to go down swinging there. Kendall Graveman becomes out number 2 this inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Darren James, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is down for extra bases. And with 2 out, this might get them both home. And he's in safely at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
So 2 on with 2 away. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Right here, on the
third. Knee high, he barehands it. Touche, sir. Into the box, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 3-1. Hit ball to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in, Darren James. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
Now the 2-0. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Count even at 2-2.
Hey, gripping and ripping, kid. Let's go.
Popped him up. Frazier in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also strikeout victim 6 times. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and that'll hit off the ivy out there. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Digging in once again, Ian Happ, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Ready with the 3-0. And he misses, ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Dickerson is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they lined up, leaving them loaded. They trail 3-2. Leading off the inning, Gregory Polanco, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Striding in to start the 9th, Darren James, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Pick up the ball.
And that's the first out.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year. So they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
For the victorious Pirates, 6 runs.
There is rain. Colby Allard is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball. At the plate, Josh Bell. Power a big part of this game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with. Oh, that double play.
Leading off the inning, Darren James, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
There we go. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up, and there's one down now.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
This is in the air to left field. Dickerson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Colby Allard, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Russell has a play, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Darren James. He reached on a single in his first try.
Darren James.
Right, let's go, kid.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0. James, only 20 years old. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lifted in the air to center. Taylor is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Gregory Polanco. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. Haven't had consistently good at bats.
And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure.
Stepping into the box, Darren James. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Schwarber leads off first with 1 away.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gregory Polanco. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Polanco.
The 2-2. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates, as the lead remains 3-1. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson singled homer run in his last time up.
Corey Dickerson.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready for another shot now, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started. Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
On 8 hits, no errors.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Darren.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He'll start this one at 274, 31 homers and 81 driven in. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Lifted in the air out to right. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Rick McAllister.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Dickerson's there, and that ends the inning. Adam Liberatore has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do.
Yeah, these guys don't care where they play. They've now taken the first 2 of a 4-game road set, and they're guaranteed at least a split. Now we'll see if they can take the series tomorrow.
5 runs, 7 hits.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels. Jose Quintana is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Squared that one up just a little late. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Now batting, Corey Dickerson. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in.
Corey Dickerson.
Reaches up and sends it on the ground to second. James fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. In the outfield, Jason Hayward, elite defender, takes amazing routes to the ball, unbelievable arm, a guy you need.
2-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan.
So digging in now, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
See it drifted up there.
Two and 1.
Here we go now. Come on now. 1 time.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, come on now. 1 time. Let it fly.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Jason Hayward would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries.
Hayward.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Snagged on a short hop. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the shortstop, Addison Russell, will bat next.
Addison Russell.
Quintana sets. Here it is on 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Darren James. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 32 now for the season. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Contreras gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Get your pitch.
Hot shot on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
Yeah, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. This one smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Dickerson going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
A decent lead at 2nd. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Russell ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. This one pretty well. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Bouncer up the middle. To his right, James. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Dickerson is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. 10-2 the final in this game. The Pittsburgh Pirates led this game from the 3rd inning.